Just west of downtown Milwaukee, we come to you from American Family Field. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Washington Nationals and the Milwaukee Brewers. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Brandon Woodruff, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Lane Thomas now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Washington, the center fielder, Lane Thomas.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Fouled away.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
A swing and a miss. Two quick strikes to start his afternoon.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Into the box now, number 3, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Now here's the pitch.
2 balls, no strikes.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
2-0 count, the pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, Juan.
Now to bat, Juan Soto. His career numbers against this pitcher, small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. From the belt, the pitch, fouled off. The 0-1. Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside flat. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you can see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 down. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And that will retire the side. Nationals leave 1. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Steven Strasburg is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, the guy they call Strauss is on right now. This guy's lived up to the hype. Former first pick in the draft out of San Diego State University. Won a World Series championship with the Washington Nationals. Might have the best overall package of pitches in baseball. Really good fastball, good changeup, good curveball, and also a good hard slider. 4 pitches, he'll throw any at any time for strikes. One of the top pitchers in the game, Steven Strasburg.
And he falls behind 0-2.
He obviously found a great feel for that breaking ball while warming up before the game. Leadoff hitter getting 2 curveballs is usually not the norm.
Strasburg comes set. Here it is on 0-2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. He's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. At the plate now is Willie Adames.
Willie Adames.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Chopper to short. He's got it. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Wow, I know shortstops have the reputation for being flashy, and I think he was trying to show off his cannon of an arm on that one. But the cannon was a little too powerful, and the ball sails way over the first baseman's head. He did get a lot behind the throw, though.
In is Christian Yelich as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. Adames, the runner at second with 1 away. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
In the dirt, and he nails him at third. Great throw. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
The pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Ruiz. And the throw to first ends the inning. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Now it'll be Yadiel Hernandez. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
The left fielder, number 29.
And now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Woodruff, originally from Mississippi, he was selected in the 11th round during the 2014 draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
And up next, it'll be Keibert Ruiz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. That evens it up 1-1. Swing and a ground ball to third. And that's the second out. So the next to bat will be Luis Garcia. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Another 0-2 home. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again. 1-2.
No, inside.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Carter Kieboom digs in now. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
A runner on first with 2 away. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Into the box, Steven Strasburg, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
1-2 to the Nationals pitcher.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Nats leave a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia.
The right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
First pitch on its way. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike one.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Set. Here's the 3-1. He takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
And it's fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Narvaez. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Garcia on at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. 1 ball, no strikes to count. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey. I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls, 2 strikes.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Ready with another 2-2.
Full count, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. And he fouls this one off. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Another one sent foul. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at-bat.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Up next, Daniel Vogelback. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the corner and slicing foul.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Fouled off. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Brewers strand 1. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Lane Thomas.
Center fielder, number 28, Lane Thomas.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Now a swinging bunt. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Hey, having AB right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Again, another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
Count is 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
The 3-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The next 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
And stepping in, number 3 worked a walk his first time up. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is in time. Narvaez throws him out.
Well, I'm not sure if he was going on his own or if that came from the dugout, but either way, he didn't give himself much of a chance with the lead he took. A bigger lead, and maybe he's in there safely.
Third inning, no score to this point. Swings right over the top of that one. 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
The count is 3-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 3-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is right there. 2 gone. Juan Soto to the plate now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kane going back at the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. We're back to Wisconsin right after this. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Kane.
The center fielder, Lorenzo Kane.
First offering.
1-0.
Here comes the 1-0. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Taking all the way. It's 3-1 now. And a full count to Kane. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
Ball
And
four,
good
that's it,
patience
slow.
exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
They haven't been able to register a hit
Batting
against
ninth.
this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So now the pitcher, Brandon Woodruff. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. Now here's the first offering.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Kane runs. Strike taken to throw. Not going to get him as he swipes second.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Strasburg comes set. Here it is on 0-2. Bouncer up the middle. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Here's Colton Wong now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Kane stands at third with one gone in the inning. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Now here's the pitch. Willie Adames is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
2 out, nobody on. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Here it comes on 3-0. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Brewers 1 and the Nationals nothing. All set for the start of the 4th. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. In there, strike one. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And that one yanked just foul. Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
At the plate now, Yadier Hernandez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Vogelback is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
And now for Washington, Keibert Ruiz, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And this isn't his strong side, at least not in terms when you look at the stat sheet or his consistent contact rates. I just don't think he's quite as smooth with his rhythm and swing mechanics when he's hitting left-handed. Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Outside in a full count, 3-2. Luis Garcia would be next. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia has a read on it. And that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. It remains 1-0. Back here in Milwaukee as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And here's Christian Yelich now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
1-0 the count. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Now here it comes.
Hey!
Lifted the other way to left center. Back goes Thomas, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So here's Avisaíl Garcia. Threw a base on balls his first time up.
Garcia.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Back up the middle. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away.
Now batting. Catcher.
Now at the plate here is Narvaez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. first delivery to him. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Ground ball left side. Scooped up. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So now into the box is Luis Garcia. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
Luis Garcia.
Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, Carter Kieboom. He'll go after the first pitch here as the fastball's hit foul off to the right, strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Yelich is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Nope, that's the ball.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside, 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
2 down with a runner at first. And here's Lane Thomas into the box. From the belt, the pitch. The 0-1 pitch.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Strasburg leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. high in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Kane going back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. 2-run shot to straightaway center, and the Nationals take a 2-1 lead.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Stepping in now, number 3. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. 2 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Yelich gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here at American Family Field. It's 2-1 Washington. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar.
The third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
First offering. Guess he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey.
2 balls and a strike.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1. The bouncer to the left side. He's right there. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Next, here is Daniel Vogelback. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your 2nd out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Kane, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Now the 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Here's the pitch. To third. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. 5 innings complete. Nationals on top, 2-1. Daniel Norris takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 32, Daniel.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Juan Soto.
The right fielder, Juan Soto.
He's set, and the pitch. And he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Count is
full count. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As he'll take a look at ball 1. The head-to-head numbers with Daniel Norris. He's 1 for 4. The 1-0.
That's in. Ball 2.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Yelich going back. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell. And it gives the Nationals a 3-1 lead.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
The left fielder, number 29, Yadiel.
To the plate now, Yadiel Hernandez. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
At the plate, Keibert Ruiz as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
Down, 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that's going to fall. A base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Into the box, Luis Garcia, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Kane has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Tried to test the arm that time, but he was having none of it. A great throw to end the frame. We're back at American Family Field right after this. Luis Urias is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. First pitch of the AB now. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Strasburg comes set. Here's the 0-1.
1-1. Outside, that's the ball.
Struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, and it's fouled away. He hit a sac fly earlier. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 run, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. In there for extra bases, and there goes the no-hitter. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, the sun was definitely a factor there, but here's the news. The sun rises every day, and as a player, you've got to find a way to deal with it. A glove, flip down, sunglasses. Use something so you can catch the ball. Sometimes easier said than done, though.
So now to the plate, Willie Adames. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One 0 count. Here it is. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Wong leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Christian Yelich, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. 3-0 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
The left fielder, number 22.
Ready now is Christian Yelich. He flew out in his last debut. Here's the first pitch. He swings and lines it to left. Hernandez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Up next for Milwaukee, the right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Avisail Garcia. He bounced out last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
No, that's down.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
That's
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Striding in is Narvaez, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ground ball, and this should get him out of it. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Brad Boxberger is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 45, Brad Boxberger.
Now into the box, Carter Kieboom. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Carter Kieboom.
First pitch on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Fouled away. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate now, Steven Strasburg, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Lane Thomas will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Now here's the first offering.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So a pitching clinic there as he sets them down in order, all via the punch-out. We're back to Wisconsin right after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
Eduardo Escobar.
First pitch on its way. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
Daniel Vogelback's next. Fouled off. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
0-2.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. Now a reaching grab as he makes the play and loses his balance all at once.
Now batting.
Next from Milwaukee, Lorenzo Cain. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. Chase Peterson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 14, Chase Peterson.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Milwaukee leaves 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Hunter Strickland has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 43, Hunter Strickland.
Stepping up is number 3. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Number 3.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hops this one up. Adames over to his right. 1 down. Here now is Juan Soto. First offering on its way. High and deep down the left field line. And foul. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Off the plate, one ball, one strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1.
3 balls,
There's a
1
fastball
strike.
well off the plate for a ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
There's
Nope,
ball
that's
4.
ball 4.
The first baseman, number 19.
Josh Bell will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way.
That's out.
Ball 1. Popped up. Escobar in foul ground, and that's the second out of the inning. Next, it'll be Yadier Hernandez. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Yelich on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Washington as the lead remains 3-1. Colton Wong will stand in. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The second baseman, Colton Wong.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
1-0.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Strasburg comes set. 1-0 on its way.
Oh, that's
Changeup
out.
stays outside and it's behind 2-0. Fouled straight back. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
Strike taken up in the zone.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
So next to bat will be Willy Adames. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
First pitch of the AB now. And it's fouled away.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
That's the ball. I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Christian Yelich, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. The 3-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses again, ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So now here is Christian Yelich. And with 2 men on here, I'm rather surprised they're sticking with him at this point. I feel like we can all see the exhaustion from all the way up here.
Yeah, I think it's time to go get him, Matt. We're seeing a guy that's given all that he has, and I just don't see any sharpness left in his stuff at this point.
Well, the bullpen is active, so we'll see if they make the move soon. To second for 1, over the bell for the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So here is Avisail Garcia. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. 1 ball, no strikes to count. No pitch on the way. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Wong on third with 2 out. Swung on and missed.
That's 1 and 2.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate.
And he struck him out. So he's now through 8 full innings and will take his no-hit bid into the 9th. Brewers strand 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. All set to start the 9th in this one. And Keber Ruiz will dig into the plate. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Here it comes.
Ball 2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Now the 2-1. It's hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Nationals move in front now 4-1.
They still have the bottom of the ninth to try and stage a comeback, but one thing that's not coming back is this blast to extend the lead to 3. Nice knowing you've got some room for error, especially on the road.
Number 31 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
For the Brewers, number 31. Now batting.
In now, Luis Garcia. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-World, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
2 balls and a strike now. This one's down to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Next up is Carter Kieboom. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. 1 out, nobody on. One
ball,
1.
1 strike.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Steven Strasburg. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon, and you have to say he's really earned it. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
I got 3 and 2.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
3-2 pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. Last chance coming up for the Brewers. It's now a 4-1 Washington lead. Kyle Finnegan takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 67, Kyle 6th inning.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And now it'll be the catcher, Narvaez.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable, even when you're at home, to score 3 runs off a closer like this.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. The relay. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, Dero. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as he will look at a first pitch fastball. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ball and a strike. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. From the stretch. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Now at the plate, Daniel Vogelbach, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Fouled away. Shoots this one over to first. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. In now is Lorenzo Cain. Though they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. Here's the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. Washington used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Steven Strasburg is credited with the win. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 4 runs on 6 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Brewers, 1 run on just 1 hit, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.